valued and loved. Encourage possibility, transformation and creativity. Promote compassion and belonging in our students and communities. Build a society in which we celebrate the diversity of humanity. Help every human reach an even fuller version of their potential. We also teach because we are hopeful and intent on living a life that aligns with our values. We teach because, although changing systems and communities can be daunting and seemingly impossible, we believe change begins with us. And above all else, we teach from a place of love. Teaching is hard. Practicing love and compassion in education isn't always easy, and we are not pretending to sugarcoat the daily realities of a teacher. We know that educators are tasked with immeasurable work and incredibly challenging situations. You must be both generalists and specialists and be prepared to teach reading, writing, arithmetic, a variety of content areas, life skills, communication and collaboration skills, socio-emotional skills, and remedial skills. You must meet national and state standards and help your students achieve on standardized assessments you may or may not agree with philosophically. You must be guides, inspirations, nurturers, comforters, critics, comedians, gurus, therapists, and advocates. You must show up every day, in every way, for each and every one of your students. Educators must also come prepared to address students' fears, concerns, hearts, and minds. In recent years, educators have arrived at school, heartbroken themselves, to talk to their students about mass shootings at Parkland High School, a Pittsburgh synagogue, an Orlando nightclub, and a church in Charleston. Educators have shown up to discuss national movements and traumas connected to #Black Lives Matter and #MeToo. And educators have shown up to listen to and support students dealing with community and personal issues. A bomb threat at the local high school, a young boy who lost his mother to breast cancer, or a student bullied for her transgender identity. But let us not forget that educators also have the amazing opportunity to come to school and celebrate and experience joy with students, and to practice and teach kindness, love and compassion. Educators such as you are there to give a student a hug after her first typed communication on her iPad, and share a goofy dance with students at graduation. Educators such as you take a moment to help a student understand her anger and let her know they are there to support her no matter what. Educators such as you are there to shed happy tears when 10th graders present community action projects about ending homelessness. And you are there to show students how to spread kindness and gratitude to one another at the end of a hard day, or a wonderful day. Throughout all this joy, pain, and love, if we are to use a heartfelt approach that draws on love, we must also face our triumphs and failures with kindness and compassion for our students and ourselves. We must reflect on our bravest moments and our most vulnerable ones. We must consider our language and our actions with our most challenging students. We must consider how to push back against systems or schools that do not align with our values or educational philosophies. And we must always ask, how can we do this better tomorrow with more love and compassion? Throughout this book, we will ask you to practice the radical act of reclaiming your classroom as a place of love. We will ask you to consider new ways to approach your students with love and to teach them with words and actions, the new types of learning and becoming that can occur when we bring love and education together. Before reading on to the next section, we want you to take some time to answer the question of why you teach. See Figure 0.1, which can be found in the supplemental PDF included in listeners' libraries. This will help ground and focus you before you dive into the perspectives, tools, and how-tos of our approach. Please be sure to reflect on all the amazing, artful, change-making work you take part in.